Bonjour, bonjour. Ni joganidog, dinamaganidog, bonjour. Good afternoon. Hello, it's me, Corey Whitford, on behalf of Mox and Trail News for January the 20th, 2021. It's where we have interviews with our knowledge keepers and our members and our guests. I want to thank you for tuning in this afternoon. Miigwech, Miigwech, thank you. This is our third broadcast of the day and our third broadcast on a new platform. Vimeo is our platform, and we're starting to work with a brand new platform. And guess what? Niminendamin, Jikendamin, they watch it with that. We're so happy that we have this new platform to work with. So today we'll be doing an update of the COVID-19 pandemic numbers, and we'll take that information direct from cbc.ca. But first, how are you feeling? Hanin naman Joan, gimino ayan nagagin. Are you doing all right wherever you are this afternoon? Same here. Acha, gani I'm in a good way. All right, gani I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling good about all that. But what I want to do is I want to share stuff from for our health from the right from 6:45 a.m. this morning, our first day of MTNLIve on Vima. It's going to be +1 today. Stay safe, and I want to send a call out, a shout out to Chantel Barker, who we wanted to have as an interviewee this morning. Gawin tashki shemagas noon, and I want to say send greetings to Diana Murphy and to John Miswagon as well on our in our Microsoft Teams chat. I want to say acknowledge and say good morning to you as well to Scott Linksleg. Looks like a fabulous breakfast, my friend. Congratulations. The weight loss challenge, we know do that banana mango. As well, Renee McGurry was one of the people we had on board yesterday, and she did an interview with us on the Be Live platform. Today, we're still waiting for our first interview that we're going to have on the program. And gamasyaw, yeah, kanabachwabang ngayon, and we'll have someone that we can interview tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning at 8 a.m. At 8 a.m. I like what Renee McGurry has posted here. Rights of the Anishinaabe child, excuse me, under the great law of the Anishinaabe. An Anishinaabe child has Aboriginal ascribed rights. The rights of an Anishinaabe child are to their name, Anishinaabe Anuzwin, Weezwin, to their clan, Duwutem. The rights of an Anishinaabe child are to be with the parents, Gitsimak. The rights of an Anishinaabe child are to be with the family, your relations, Gitinawe Maganak. The rights of an Anishinaabe child are to cultural and ceremonial practices. Anishinaabe miniwisiwin. And the rights of an Anishinaabe child are to their identity and lifestyle. Anishinaabe adziwin. And the rights of an Anishinaabe child are to their language, Anishinaabe, and to a purposeful and zestful life, Minobimatizin, to their ancestral land, Anishinaabe Aking, to the lifestyle of the Anishinaabe, Anishinaabe Chigewin. The rights of an Anishinaabe child are to a good education, Kinaamatiwin, Minokinaamatiwin. And the rights of an Anishinaabe child are to protect within that child. Wikawabmint. Wikawabmint. Wikawabmind. And again, it's from Massey, Ontario. Sagimok Anishinaabe News. We're taking this from our brothers and sisters to the east. Wabanung Kakya. And finally, the rights of an Anishinaabe child are to membership, where your roots are. Tiben Dagwasiwin. I want to give thanks and credit to Nogda Windaman Family and Community Services, Nad Nadmagagic, Nadmagagic, adapted by Larry Jourdain. Miigwech, thank you very, very much. It's coming from Massey, Ontario. The Rights of an Anishinaabe Child. Winishishinya, Miigwech Renee, thank you. And I do believe the new network, Renee, to answer your question, the Vimeo password. I don't think there's a password to come on. There's a code that gets sent out by Marlene Davis. And I want to give reassurance to Mr. Ron Misiavit and Mr. Sean Girk. You can do it. You can do it. You can you can adapt and adjust to this new Vimo platform. Iga skitto men ni chagan. He bagiten dangen. Zani ko mashkuiga buen ni chagan. Then I am my brother. All right, so that was this morning, and then I want to make an announcement here on behalf of Diana Murphy. Gawin made a post this morning on the Microsoft Teams. The headline reads, Lake Manitoba School returned to in-class learning plan January 25, 2021. The school administration has met with the leadership of the community, and it was decided that students in grade N, nursery to 8, will begin school starting Monday, January 25th, 2021. And there's 4 asterisks on this next sentence, and it's underlined, so it's very important. High school students will continue to make appointments until their second semester starts on February 1st, 2021, and they will be attending in the morning and in the afternoon groups, class scheduled to follow next week. The grades nursery to 8 will be divided in AM and PM groups as well and will be bused by families. The AM classes will be from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and the PM group is from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. That's Monday to Thursday. Fridays will be closed for extra cleaning. The health and safety of staff and students are the most important factors as we plan for the students. We can assure you that we will do our very best to ensure that we're following or exceeding provincial health guidelines so that we are all safe while at school. This next sentence is underlined. The classroom teacher will be sending home the class lists with package number 8 on Wednesday, January the 20th, 21st. If you will not be sending your child or children to school, please notify the school as soon as possible, as we will continue to provide grade packages for those students not in school. Another one with 4 asterisks. Very important. As of January 20, 2021, the students should have received 8 grade packages as well as a review for all the packages. It is important that the packages or portions of the packages be returned, as they will be graded and assessed for the upcoming February report card. For your convenience, you can also drop off the grade packages at the front of the school anytime or call for someone to pick them up. Underlined. If packages are not returned by February 1st, 2021, unfortunately, the student may not receive a passing grade. Please read the attached school guidelines and bus transportation schedule. And finally, please check the school's Facebook page as this plan evolves. Sincerely, Frida Misiabit, Principal. Miigwech. Thank you, Diana. Thank you for sharing that knowledge with us here in Nijagan. Miigwech. Apajigichi miigwech. Okay, and now we're going to read from the CBC website, the latest on the COVID-19 numbers. But first, I want to read this one here to you. It's from CBC. I have two stories to read from here. One is the one talks about the north, and one talks about actually they're both the same article. I didn't realize that till right now. Manitoba reports 154 new COVID cases on Wednesday, nearly half in the north. 6 more deaths reported as test positivity rates, hospitalizations drop ahead of possible rule changes Friday. CBC News recently posted this article on January the 20th, 2021 at 11:31 a.m. Central Standard Time and was last updated 42 minutes ago. And it reads, there are 154 COVID-19 cases. There are 154 more COVID-19 cases in Manitoba on Wednesday, and 6 more people have died from the illness, the province says in a news release. Nearly half of those cases, 70, are in the Northern Health Region, the release says. That part of the province has been hit hard by outbreaks in several small communities in recent weeks. Manitoba's 5-day test positivity rate dropped to 9.5%, while Winnipeg's dropped to 6.7%, the release says. That's the lowest test positivity rate in Winnipeg since October. Hospitalizations linked to COVID-19 in Manitoba also dropped slightly on Wednesday, with 273 in hospital and 36 in intensive care, the release says. A man in his 50s and a woman in her 60s from the Winnipeg Health Region died. 4 people linked to outbreaks across the province are also among the latest deaths. A man and a woman in their 60s, both linked to Winnipeg's Southeast Personal Care Home, and 2 women in their 90s, one linked to Winnipeg's Holy Family Home, and the other connected to the McCrary Alonza Health Center. Sani Winnagatakyuk. Sani Winnagatakyuk. The update comes one day after the province floated possible changes to the public health orders that expire on Friday. Overall, our numbers are headed in a good direction, Dr. Jaz Atwal, acting Deputy Chief Provincial Public Health Officer, said at a news conference. It is important for the province to make careful choices about what's allowed to reopen come Friday, he said. We need to take our time to do this, to do it right, so we don't have to go back and forth. Opening and closing is not something we want to do. The possible tweaks which are being considered for all regions but the hard-hit north include allowing some small gatherings and scrapping restrictions on what can be sold in stores. The remaining new cases announced Wednesday are in the Winnipeg Health Region, 48, the Interlake Eastern Health Region, 18, the Southern Health Region, 10, and the Prairie Mountain Health Region, 8. A COVID-19 outbreak has been declared at the Winnipeg's Deer Lodge Center, Lodge 2 West, the release says. Outbreaks at Winnipeg's Fred Douglas Lodge and the Grandview Personal Care Home are now over. One previously announced case was removed from Manitoba's totals because of a data correction, the release says. That brings the province's total number of COVID-19 cases identified to 27,893. A previously announced death was also removed from Manitoba's totals on Wednesday because of a data correction. Atwal said there were no further details available yet. Of those, 23,968 people are considered recovered. The release says while 3,137 cases are still considered active, though health officials have said that number is inflated by a data entry backlog. On Tuesday, 1,911 COVID-19 tests were done in Manitoba, which brought the total number of swabs done since February to 456,861. Meanwhile, help is on the way for Garden Hill First Nation in northern Manitoba after federal public safety minister Bill Blair approved a request for assistance from the Canadian Armed Forces for the community as it deals with an outbreak. This just in, turning to my Microsoft Teams with my entire team behind me. I want to share the latest that's just been posted at 3:11 this afternoon, and it's from Diana Murphy. Miigwech, Diana, thank you for helping us so much. Miigwech. And it's taken from Jessica L. Hunter, posted 59 minutes ago. I got a call from Ebb and Flow First Nation Chief and Council to announce there's one positive case of COVID-19 here in Ebb and Flow Nation and to stay home. There's also no radio bingo tonight. If you have purchased cards, please hang on to them until further notice. They will be honored when the complex reopens. Thanks for understanding. Wear your masks, wash your hands, use hand sanitizer, stay home, and stay safe. Ebb and Flow. Miigwech Jessica, Miss Hunter, and Miigwech Diana Murphy. Miigwech, thank you for sharing timely news. That's why we're here, to share this news in a timely fashion, to make sure, because minutes, hours are very important these days in the year 2021. And I'm going to read the second notice that was this just in. Public notice. Effective immediately, the band office will be closed until further notice. That's on behalf of Ebb and Flow Nation. If you can hear me in Ebb and Flow, take notice, public notice, that effective immediately, the band office will be closed until further notice. If you need to contact Chief and Council, you can call them. Direct Chief Wayne Desjarlais, 204-447-7252. Councillor Brenda Baptiste, 204-648-6999. Councillor Margaret Rassett, 204-447-0503. Councillor Darren Massou, 431-233-3607. Thank you, Chief and Council Jibiga Delma. Minanga, I'm so grateful that we can send out this message, and I want to send out a message to Marlene Davis. Marlene, our communications keeper, and stay safe where you are. And don't go anywhere tonight. Stay safe. And yeah, it has an impact, and we want to stick together and stand together. We have to stand firm together. That's the sense and the feeling I'm getting from this afternoon's program. And Marlene has just texted in on Microsoft Teams. And thank you, Marlene, for helping me in real time. Yes, the school is shut down and all facilities are closed. The individual is in quarantine with security monitoring their residence. And you've seen that before. You've seen how when someone has COVID, they put security right at the driveway, and they monitor to help the community, to help keep the entire community safe. And that's a very good practice, and it needs to happen. We need to have this natural discipline where we show how much we mean to one another in the year 2021. We're at a turning point in our lives here, and we're going to forge ahead. This time, we're forging ahead together as one nation, as many nations, indivisible, all united with one common purpose, and it's to continue living and to continue sharing our culture, our traditions, our protocols, our teachings, our values, and our beliefs. And sharing the earth, Kimamana Naking, for our future generations, 140 years into the future. Miigwech, Nangya. Okay, thank you for that update on Microsoft Teams. Thank you, team. My co-keepers, miigwech, all government keepers, all shkabeg. Thank you for uniting this afternoon to share this important information with one of our nations, close to Crane River, Uchichakusipi, also close to Sandy Bay First Nation, Sandy Bay Nation, also close to Bacon Ridge, Silver Ridge, Alonza, Amarant, Macquarie, yes, away Ma St. Rose, um, and that one more Ochre River, Mingek, Gemino, Mikinak, Laurier, all of the communities in between them, Riding Mountain, Gagino, stay safe wherever you are, Nichan Schnabamak. I said Crane River and Lake Manitoba, Gagino, stay safe, Animozibing, Vogar, Gagino, as well as that one place there, Grand Chief Eugene Eastman always used to say on the way to Crane River there, that one place, it's at the tip of my tongue. A small community. One church is there, and one uh, uh, trailer is there, and I forget the name of that little place there. And so, a population 5, kanabach. Nevertheless, on a serious note, ang womizik. You're being asked to stay at home if you're from Ebb and Flow Nation. Kakakwikachung. And so please take our advice. Heed our notice, and we offer this to you in a good way, in a very good way, in a caring, loving way, and we're invoking the 7 teachings. Ang womizik, saagitik. Take care of one another in this pandemic. Hopefully, there wasn't a lot of prior contact. Aham, Satish. That's been your afternoon broadcast, your health and wellness, very timely broadcast here as we unite together as Shkabeg and Circle Keepers and and all coming from the First Nations and Treaty 2 territory, uniting to bring safety, to bring clarity, and to bring leadership, and to bring security and peace of mind to our citizens. I'm Corey Whitford on behalf of Mogs Trail News Live. I want to thank you once again for giving us your support and taking time out of your day to allow us to broadcast into your home. At this hour, I'm thinking of Wita Dizik. I'm thinking of Mrs. Mary Houle, who we interviewed on this program 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. Angom is in ni mamais. Angom is in. Take care of one another, my friends. Ahamsa. Minoy wab migo.